You ever rope a younger relative into seeing a movie just so you could go? Yeah, me either.
Can I say that curse word now?
More on that later, but first, the box office king.
It's a relationship based on respect.
Taking the #1 spot for the second weekend in a row is Jurassic World, which brought in $102 million. As you might have heard, Jurassic World had a decent debut last week. And by decent, of course, I mean the best ever. Chris Pratt and company rode the nostalgia train to a record last weekend with $208 million in the US and $524 million overseas, both all-time records for a debut. So, what did Jurassic World do in its encore weekend? Well, it broke down another record that has been around even longer.
You're my favorite deputy.
You've got a friend in me.
Since 1995, when the world was introduced to Woody, Buzz, and the rest of Andy's toys, Pixar has been an animation powerhouse. So much so that until now, every film it has released has debuted at #1. Even the bad ones. Though, that's not to say Pixar's Inside Out didn't do well. It did.
That's long-term memory. You could get lost in there.
Think positive.
Okay. I'm positive you will get lost in there.
Inside Out took the #2 spot this week with a $90 million bow, which is tremendous because it's the second biggest debut weekend of any Pixar film behind Toy Story 3, which brought in $110 million in its opening weekend.
And in the last couple years, I think the bloom's off the rose a little bit with Pixar. This one is right in there with the best of the work that they've ever done.
Consider next year's animated feature Oscar race over and Pixar firmly back on track.
Critics are gushing over Pixar's latest, and after 180 different reviews, Inside Out is pulling a 98% on Rotten Tomatoes. Like many other Pixar films before it, Inside Out manages to execute an original concept, and serious star power brings its characters to life.
I'm joy. This is sadness. That's anger. This is disgust. And that's fear.
Amy Poehler, Bill Hader, Mindy Kaling, Phyllis Smith, and Louis Black have rarely played more fitting roles, especially Mr. Black.
Congratulations, San Francisco. You've ruined pizza.
And despite all the star power on screen, most critics say the least famous of the group, Phyllis Smith's character Sadness, stole the show. Smith is marvelous at bringing sadness to life, a grandmother librarian who's never at the center of anything more cultural than a family portrait.
Just hear my mom's voice. Give up on your dreams, Susan. Just to write that in my lunchbox.
Rounding out third in its third week is Melissa McCarthy's Spy, bringing in an estimated $10 million. Spy also finally shakes San Andreas out of the top 3 after the Rockin' Company's 3-week streak. As for next week, Family Guy fans around the world rejoice.
Do you consider yourself to be human?
Objection. Sustained.
No, the witness can object.
Overruled. Sidebar. Guilty. Speculation.
Hearsay.
Bailiff.
Briefcase.
Disregard.
In my chamber.
Stop Beaver on the witness.
Arrest.
We could totally be lawyers.
For Newsy, I'm Jamal Andrus.